Yo, what's happening? It's Kons motherfucking podcast. You know what I mean? Episode 51. I hope y'all enjoyed the last episode, number 50. You know what I'm saying? I hope y'all enjoyed my little editing cuts and all that. I'm getting, starting new at it. You feel me? This episode, you know what I'm saying? Got some of my HT family on here. You know what I'm saying? Got my nigga Merc, got my nigga Money on this
Yeah,
motherfucker.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Episode 51, we just gonna touch on a few little topics, conversate a little bit, blow down some of this bud, sip on some. You know what I mean? Come and vibe with us though. But yeah, let's get it though. What's happening, my niggas? What's happening?
Shit, what's going on, brother?
Ain't shit, man.
Appreciate you having us on here one time, huh?
Yeah,
Already, man.
Yeah, you already know.
AC all day, y'all know.
HT all day, man.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, man. Shit, man. What's been up with y'all? Y'all been all right during this pandemic and shit?
Shit, man. Been cooling, brother. You know what I mean? Trying to have the people get this shot. I don't think so, man. I don't think so.
Yeah, nah. I ain't fucking with that shot. Nah, I ain't getting it.
Definitely that.
I don't trust the government enough. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they all set. They super all set.
Yeah, they definitely set.
Ain't no way anybody gonna take that shit. They trying to force it. Ain't no way. Yeah. And they're trying to force the mask and shit though too, a little bit. Trying to say everybody else ain't gotta wear the mask, but you know what I mean, if you ain't take the shots, you still gotta wear the mask. Like, how you gonna mediate everybody on that?
That's what I said. How you gonna know who got it and who don't? How you gonna know who just saying, yeah, I got it, because they don't want to wear a mask?
Now it's gonna come to the cars and shit, which is what they say. It's gonna come to the cars, but I mean,
it's gonna come to the what?
Be checking to a car saying that, you know what I mean, you got the shot and shit. So I mean,
vaccine card,
checking cars, going checking cars whenever you go into, you know what I mean, the supermarket or something like that, and be like, yo, you ain't, you know what I mean, you ain't had your shot, you don't got your card, so you ain't got your mask on. You gotta have your mask. You gotta have if you don't have a shot.
And that shit.
They saying the same shit about flights too.
That shit.
You said they saying what about flights?
Same shit. Like you gotta, or they're gonna try to have it for the vaccine card. You can't get on a flight if you're not vaccinated. All this bullshit.
Yeah, right. But I thought that was just for overseas, or is that supposed to be flights nationwide? Then?
I'm not even sure, honestly, if it's domestic or overseas, but just in general, though,
I know it's overseas. I know, like to leave the country and shit though, because they're gonna start putting it like for the cruises and shit like that. To leave the country, you're gonna have to have it. You know what I mean? That would be the way that I would take that shit. Would be in order to leave the country, but I mean not for no vacation. If I'm gonna leave the country and I think I'm gonna leave for good, yeah, I'll take that motherfucker. But other than that, I ain't on that shit. Yeah. I mean, that seems a little bit much to even go on vacation. You gotta have a shot, and you gotta have, you know, I mean, proper identification that you had a shot in order to go on a vacation. Come on now, like,
yeah.
Or the vacations, are they gonna be considered the same thing as whenever you go to the supermarket or something like that? Am I gonna be able to go on vacation as long as I wear a mask? Am I gonna have to wear a mask the entire time I'm on vacation? Whenever I'm eating by people, whenever I'm trying to drink at the bar, some shit like that. Like,
right.
How you gonna mediate that? How you gonna mediate that?
The restaurant shit is retarded anyway. You gotta wear the fucking mask until you sit down at your fucking table. You know what I'm saying? You take your mask off.
Makes no sense.
Retarded. Like, I gotta wear my mask for the 10 feet. I gotta walk to my table. Fuck
Right.
I heard some restaurants they're doing the same shit. They want a vaccine pass, but which they don't understand. The same people who kept them open are the people who didn't give a fuck about the shit anyways. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
How the fuck you gonna? That's just ass backwards, bro.
Man, for real. I know I ain't fucking with it. I know that.
Yeah. Nah, it's over for that. I'm cool. I don't take no flu shot. I don't take none of them. I'm cool. I don't get sick.
It's not FDA approved. Nothing like that.
Nah.
Man, I ain't about to.
The shot is killing folk, though. The shot is killing folk, and people who didn't have it is getting it after the fact that they took it. And I mean, within like a week or two, then they pop up with it after you took the shot, though. Come on, son. Y'all still want to
there's been some crazy stories going around.
Niggas getting Bell's palsy and shit from that shit.
Yeah, come on.
Niggas just turning into zombies.
Nah.
For
Hey,
real, some I Am Legend shit for real though, bro.
Word, you feel me?
Yeah.
Ain't nobody with that. I'm supposed to take that shit to get healthy though. They ain't gonna do nothing but fuck me up
Yeah,
more.
it's just
It's going. I said, yo, I'm gonna take that so I can get the virus. So I got to take the other round, and it's supposed to be a third round too, though. So everybody that took the first two got to take another one. Yo, come sign up, son. Come get you another one. We're gonna hit you with the high shot. We're gonna hit you with the high shot. Forget about it. Forget about it. Fuck you. Hit you with the high shot.
Fuck you, man.
Yo, you might get the virus, but you might not. You know what I mean? But it's gonna help you. And I heard people felt like shit whenever they took it though. Like after they took it, like hella people then had the side effects, like the day of or the next day, to where they said that they felt like shit. They felt like they was about ready to die, and they came out of it. You know what I mean? So it's like
I heard wild
you
stories
injecting.
too, bro.
It's like you injecting people with the virus to see if they're gonna make it or not. And you be like, oh, congratulations, we injected you with the virus. You lived. Nah, you know what I mean?
I don't know if these stories are true, and you know what I mean it's all over the internet, but some people saying they lost hearing for 3 days. You know what I mean? This one nurse I seen, she was all fucked up. She couldn't even talk normal, bro. Like, you know what I mean?
I'm good, man. I ain't finna loan them my arm, my nigga.
Shit.
They can keep their vaccine, man. I'm an introvert anyway. I'm gonna be going no fucking way anyway.
I hear you on that. Like,
I'll be in the house.
It's crazy.
Yeah, man, that shit wild, man. I ain't fucking with no vaccine, man. Shout out to all y'all that is fucking with it, you know. To each, you know what I'm saying? I ain't knocking y'all that's fucking with it out there, you know what I'm saying?
You know one thing,
some of the viewers that's watching this shit could be taking the vaccine, you know. Shout out to y'all. It better y'all than me. You feel me? That's how I feel about that.
Don't be out there taking that vaccine to get you that million. I said, don't be out there taking that vaccine to get you that million. You ain't heard of that shit?
Nah.
Oh, the tickets, right? They're giving lottery tickets, huh?
Yeah. It's like, you ain't heard of that, cuz? All right, look,
I'm
have to sue you that. All right, look, at least this happened in this state or on this side of the nation, cuz. But if you took the vaccine, it's going to enter you into a drawing to get $1 million.
Yeah.
The fuck?
See, you ain't heard of that? Yo, these is big facts. Yo. So they're saying if you already so this is this is the way that the nation is trying to get you to take this shit.
You heard about
to get money.
Shake Shack?
Hey, cuz they trying to push the money on us so that you can get the vaccine. Hey, yo, go take the vaccine. To all of the viewers, go take the vaccine, and then for your chance to win $1 million. You know what I mean? This is advice from the guy. Go take your vaccine. Go down there, put your name in the hat. You get $1 million. If I steer you clear and I steer you right, hey, help your boys out. Send a little bit of that money to us. Huh? Forget about it.
Forget about it. Yo, I seen some shit that if you got the vaccine, Shake Shack was giving a burger and fries, dog. Like, who the fuck comes up with this shit, yo? Like,
hey, I got some cheeseburgers.
If they trying to give you an incentive to take the shit, I'm cool, my nigga. You know, if they trying to pay me or give me a free burger, free fry, or a free anything to take this vaccine, that make me more so not want to take this vaccine, my nigga.
Nah, right though. They're gonna bribe you with money though. They're gonna bribe you with money. That's what they want to do. They're gonna bribe you with money. And hella Americans is gonna go sign up for that shit and be like, yo, but they about to hand out $1 million. But they about to hand out $1 million to how many people? And we already know the usual suspects of who is gonna get $1 million. It's gonna be government kids who, you know what I mean, judge kids, you know what I mean?
With the PPP loans. Mayors kids,
right. Mayors kids, you know what I mean? The sheriff kids, these ain't about to be, you know what I mean? No nigga kids, no shit like that. It's about to be government kids. It's about to be getting, you know what I mean, $1 million or a family. Ain't about to be, you know what I mean? Some homeless motherfucker off the street who happen to get a free vaccine, about to get $1 million and shit, and then be on TV. Come on, son. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's all scam. It's all a scam. They want everybody to take the shit. Fall in line. You can fall in line if you want to. Be that dummy. Nobody need that. The shit that they about to inject you with right now is about to be the shit that kick you in your ass 5 and 10 years down the line. Like, yo, if you took this shot, you better be one of them motherfuckers that they talk about hella fast at the end of the commercial and shit. Nigga, you gotta read that sprawl print. Them niggas in tongue twisted you fast as shit than a Kentucky Derby. Some motherfuckers trying to sell some shit on fucking that old ass auction show. What was that shit called?
Yeah.
Man.
Wow. 2K, man. Shit. I'm thinking about going back into 2K on this next, you feel me? Whenever I get this motherfucking Xbox shit, whenever they start putting that shit on the fucking shelf. You know what I'm saying? They said they need that crossplay, huh, money?
Yeah, man. It's been years, bro. Years that they haven't had crossplay on that shit. I mean, granted that everybody I fuck with on Xbox, but still, bro, Call of Duty's done it. Every game, Fortnite's done it, Apex, anyone you could think of that's really out right now got crossplay, dog.
Yeah.
It's like 2K, that shit would really change a lot of shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
It would be crazy.
Definitely. Yeah, that shit would be dope, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Especially, I actually thought it was, but, you know, like I said, I ain't been in the 2K field since, 17 was going hard on that shit.
Yeah, had to take a few years break for sure.
Yeah, man. That shit required, you know what I mean, too much time to put in your character. I couldn't do it, man. That shit, they want you to fucking
real.
On that shit. I'm trying to grind with this YouTube shit. Shit,
right.
I can't grind with a character on the 2K, man. It's too much shit I'm grinding in life right now.
Everything's a microtransaction on that game, bro. Like if you could take your character over, more people will play that shit too. You know what I mean? But you have to start every year, and then for people to try to make more than one character, yo, God bless you, dog. Like, yo, how the fuck? That shit is crazy.
Remember time, save your soul, son. Get on that shit.
Yo, no bullshit. Like you putting in an 8-hour shift every day, type shit.
Every day.
I heard the MLB. You know what I'm saying? Since they brought that shit to Xbox, I heard that if you had the shit on, or you can transfer some shit over from the PlayStation, your characters or some shit like that onto the Xbox or some shit like that. I heard my homie TC got that shit, and then he was talking about that shit. I don't fuck with the MLB. Like I said, I think I might have touched on the show in previous episodes, but that shit, it's a dope game, but you have to be into baseball to play that shit. Like it's a real in-depth game, you know what I'm saying? Like just as
most sports games are though. Like, you really gotta follow sports to for real fuck with the game.
Yeah.
Like that's why I can't for real touch on it.
It's complex. The way you swing the bat is all complex shit, my nigga. It's all advanced.
You gotta know that follow through. You gotta know how to play the game for sports games anymore. That shit, hey, this ain't blitz and this ain't jam no more, son. Like, man. You gotta be knowledgeable. You gotta know that science, man. Just like boxing, cuz.
Fact. That's
just like fight night, UFC, all of that. You gotta know that science, man.
I need to make
if you ain't following that sport, you ain't really gonna be one of them top niggas and shit on that. And them is facts. You gotta keep up with that. You gotta be on there every day. Them rosters, that shit change. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's a seasonal game. It's the same reason we can't take this year's game back to GameStop right now and get full price for it.
Never get full price at GameStop.
Shout out to motherfucking GameStop, because them niggas is still hustling on niggas.
Shout out to you niggas going out of business out this motherfucker.
Hey, go ahead and pay full price for that motherfucking game right now. You take it back next week, nigga. You gonna get $15 for it, or some store credit, nigga, towards another used game.
Oh, credit,
GameStop. Them niggas is still grinding. Them niggas the original hustlers. You hear
low
me?
Ball, nigga, low balling. King of low balling.
Go get that. Hey, you can go get that live right now. Used, nigga. $49.99.
Speaking about live, somebody from 2K dev team just got hired to EA, yo. So I don't know if that's like they about to make a new live or some shit or what, but 2K needs, you know what I mean, competition, bro. Like that shit, that's a monopoly shit, man. That's OD, bro.
Yeah, for sure though. For sure though. Yeah, that's fact, man. Cause I mean, truthfully they killed live. I ain't even going front. 2K.
Shit. Remember when live was the face of NBA games and shit?
Man, live was everything. Everything. I mean, it was EA, you know what I'm saying? Sports juggernaut.
Yeah,
you always had it though. Yeah, you always had it.
Man, but yeah, that's you know what I mean. Yeah, man. Somebody else need to come with it. Somebody else need to make another football game. Like Madden is
Yeah,
fucking old, my nigga. I be playing Madden 21. I don't play that shit competitively. Everybody that know me, I on the Madden nigga, but I enjoy playing the season, rocking with my team. You know what I'm saying? It's a dope game, but over the years, it's the same fucking shit, my nigga. They ain't not changing. The only thing is changing is the smoothness on the graphics and player expressions and shit.
yeah,
You're doing the
That's real
same
shit.
ass shit, my nigga.
That's why I've been done. Yeah, been
That's what
Yeah.
I'm
done.
saying. That's why Madden 2 needs to be more like 2K.
I
You know
would
what I
love
mean?
to
And
come back, man. But
yeah,
hey,
definitely though. You know what I'm saying?
facts.
Put a little my player mode in Madden or something. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Let
real
that shit
shit,
build
yeah.
the nigga up. You know what I mean? They kind of did it with the face of the franchise shit, but
I feel
it's
like they trying, but I don't know if they
yeah,
trying to just play pimping. Like, honestly, you know what I mean? Like,
right.
because they could be doing so much more, yo. Like NFL Street. I know y'all played NFL Street, so it's like, how
Oh,
the
hell
fuck
it
yeah.
can't
was
we have
yeah.
that? Why can't we have that now? It's been over 15 years easily that game's been
Man,
out,
they
and
give me
that shit
that.
was on
They
online.
give
That
me
shit was on
that, and they give
Xbox
me
Live.
streets, and I'm back all day. I'll fuck with it then. Yeah, AC
Real shit.
ready for your
Play
boy to
with
come
it
back.
dope, my nigga. That shit had the different mode. You feel me? You could play on the block. That shit, you know what I mean? You was in the hood on the block. They had the little sand shit. My nigga, you play in the middle of the fucking desert. That
Made
shit
the
Yeah,
was
mini
dope,
games
bro.
on
that
there
shit.
too.
That shit
Yeah,
was lit, yo.
yeah, that shit was lit, yo.
That shit
Yeah,
was crazy.
yeah, that shit was lit. Y'all seen that Mortal Kombat, huh?
Boy,
Yeah,
that shit right
man. I was
there,
waiting for that
son.
like a
Hey,
motherfucker, man.
Man,
it
all right,
was
I'm
hot.
not
nigga.
gonna say it was whack, but it wasn't like the
But it
best
wasn't
either.
everything
It
that
was
they hyped
cool.
it up, though.
You know what I
Yeah, it
mean? It was
was
like a
cool.
little fix. They gave you what you wanted real quick. Like the real
Yeah,
fans of Mortal Kombat, they gave them just a little taste, but it's like it's not all there. I feel like if I didn't
Nah,
know anything about Mortal Kombat, I don't know if I like the movie, honestly. Yeah.
right. I liked it. They switched it up a little bit the way they killed Goro and all of this shit, man. It was though. They did Kung Lao pretty dirty as shit though too.
They
I ain't gonna.
did. They
Uh,
did, yeah.
I mean, it was hot though. The way the only thing that I didn't really like too much is how they had like past Scorpion come back with the new cat. You know what I mean? It was still hot.
It was weird. It was.
In the end, Scorpion did a shit with Sub Zero. Sub Zero was definitely hot in the drum. I think he was like the hottest character in the whole movie. Honestly, the way that they did his whole story, he came back. He was still hot. You know what I mean?
yeah.
It was just.
I
It
don't like how
was
they did
dope,
Liu
but
Kang.
it was dope, but it could have been better. I feel like it was still hot. I loved it. I loved it. It was a new spin. You know what I mean? I'm definitely ready to see what they're gonna do next. What they gonna do with Cage? You know what I mean? That was
Yeah, for
hot.
sure.
I mean,
I read they
I don't
wrote
know
Cage
though.
out at the last minute. They wrote him out this shit. I don't know why, but all right, they wrote him out at the last minute though. I don't
Cause
know
That's
some
why.
crazy.
pretty ass, some pretty ass white boy wanted to do some shit.
I heard they supposed to have Ryan Reynolds, Deadpool. I feel like
See,
Deadpool.
look, hey, what I just said. What I just said.
But I feel low key, I feel like that character's meant for him, yo. Same with Deadpool. It's kind of
Nah,
the
man.
same.
Hey, son, hey, he had too many roles, though.
Oh, who?
You gotta understand.
Scorpion?
Nah, this boy
Nah,
Ryan Reynolds
as
as
Cage.
Johnny Cage.
As Cage.
Oh,
Nah, man. Nah, man. Leave that boy
I think
alone.
he could have pulled that off, yo.
I mean, he
I feel
can.
like
He
he could too,
can.
yo.
Yeah, I
He
think.
can, but leave
I
that boy
mean,
alone. He
as
got too
far
many
as the
roles.
charisma
Yeah,
and the
that's
personalities,
get
definitely,
that
I
to
think he
somebody
could
else.
Yeah,
definitely
you feel
do a
me?
Johnny
He
Cage.
can though.
Yeah.
He can, but get it to somebody else. Get it to somebody else, man. That boy got too much. He got too much. He got too much. He got too much.
You know who
I
got
ain't
the
hate
look?
nothing for
You
him.
know who got the look of
I
Johnny Cage? With some
uh,
shades on, nigga. John Cena, nigga. Tell me that nigga don't look like Johnny.
stop playing. I'm not stop
Yeah.
playing. Tell you clowning.
He said you
I'm
can't
not
see
ready.
me.
I'm
Nigga,
not ready
John
for
Cena
Johnny
got
Cage.
the cage look, cuz you know, put some shades on that
Nah,
nigga. Put a
man.
cage
Nah,
belt buckle on him,
I'm
nigga.
not ready for that shit. They
He
be like, here
does
comes
though. I ain't
Johnny
even gonna
Cage.
lie.
Hey, that's a perfect fit.
John Cena.
Stop that shit, man.
That's a
Johnny
perfect fit, right? That's a perfect fit.
Nah, man. Johnny Cage fan had a chain around his neck, cuz. Nah, he couldn't be seen. That nigga coming out talking about I see you. That nigga, nah, it ain't.
I feel like they rushed the whole movie too. Like for them to
I
add the
don't
whole
think
character.
I wouldn't say it was rushed.
Like everybody already was established. You know what I mean, Liu Kang already been. We don't even know what Liu Kang did, but he knew Raiden and all that shit. You know what I mean, he looked weak as
That's
fuck
true,
to
though.
you.
Yeah, it wasn't no storyline behind the characters and shit. It was kind of just
Facts.
boom. Oh, you got the mark on you. Oh, like so. If I take my 40, my nigga, and I pop one of these niggas in the face, do I get the mark now? That mean
Real shit.
I'm part of Mortal Kombat.
Real shit.
So yeah, I mean,
That's
I
what it
understand
mean,
what
though.
people are
I mean,
saying.
so that was simple. I mean, it was simple. I mean, it was kind of
That's
dope,
dumb
but
though. That's dumb though. Because I mean, all these niggas in Mortal Kombat got abilities, my nigga. They superhuman niggas, my nigga. Ain't no
right.
way an average motherfucker could just, all of a sudden, and then you got powers. Like, nah, man, I wasn't feeling that.
Hey,
But I definitely felt with the
everything is
special effects.
possible if you go to the temple. My nigga
That's
Kano went in
exactly
there
how they
and
was
found
painting it out.
my nigga Kano went in there and found a whole eye laser, nigga. That was not what happened back in
He
the day.
sure
But
did.
hey,
Yeah, I think he was the best
forget
character
about it.
for real.
I
That
want to,
nigga,
what I want to
I
see.
will say, hey, hold on. For niggas say anything else, I will say this: the way that they did that nigga Jax with Sub-Zero, whenever he froze his shit, son.
Yeah,
That shit was hot.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna say, nigga.
That's
I
why I
want to
said
see a
Sub-Zero was
whole
hot.
Sub-Zero movie, nigga. That's what I want to see, nigga. A movie based on Sub. If they can do the whole shit based on Sub and Scorpion, that's all they need to me. For me, that movie introduced the characters Sub-Zero and Scorpion. It was all about them, yo. So they went in depth with their storyline. They showed all of their little origins and shit and all that, and why they hate each other and all that type of shit. But they didn't do that shit for nobody else for real. But Sub-Zero, to me, I think the special effects and the visually, I think that shit was fucking dope, yo. I wanted to see more of Sub-Zero the whole fucking movie, yo.
Yeah, word though.
Like,
That to me, that movie was really all about Sub-Zero.
he took on the whole like cold.
It was about him. It was about
I mean,
him, and it was about Scorpion. But they backplayed Scorpion so much with the new boy that it kind of hindered him a little bit. Which, like I said,
I didn't like how they made the new character.
It was still hot. I just don't like how Scorpion had to come back from the afterlife in order to fuck with him. Whenever Scorpion has always been Scorpion, but they painted the character as if, you know what I mean. They made it seem like just because his bloodline was endued that he was worthy. And then whenever he was fighting against Sub-Zero and couldn't do it, then the homie had to step in and shit. You know what I mean? Now Scorpion had to come back. You know what I mean? He had his flipping and shit like that. And so now you Scorpion, but then he wasn't Scorpion because Scorpion showed up and then handled the business.
That's what I feel. That's where I feel like, you feel me? That's where I feel where money coming from when he say that he feel the shit was rushed, like, because it's like, man, they just was rushing into shit, my nigga. Nobody, it wasn't no detail for enough characters, my nigga.
If you didn't know anything about Mortal Kombat,
it was a bad cliffhanger. At least I'll say that. I'll say it was a bad cliffhanger.
But see, what do you think? Besides, obviously Johnny Cage being in the movie, what do you think they're gonna go with this one? Is it they're gonna do what's his name, Shao Kahn again, or is it gonna be Quan Chi?
Quan Chi. I mean, it's left for a lot of people to come through. You still got Cyrax, you got Rain, you got Side-By, you got Air Mag.
But then the tournament didn't even start, right? Technically,
right? Exactly, though.
Right.
Technically, right. Which is exactly the thing. The tournament has not started. The tournament still has to start. They was just trying to drop motherfuckers off before the tournament started. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
there's still gonna be Shang Tsung's round era, or whatever. You know what I mean?
It's still gonna be. It's still gonna be the Shadow Realm in Earth Realm. It's going to be that. It was just dropping off a couple of people, which is why Johnny Cage and shit like that is supposed to be relevant now. Johnny Cage is going to leave some shit off, you know what I mean, for everybody else to come through. But I would say that the next movie is damn near going to be all about Johnny Cage just because, you know what I mean, they did him at the end of the movie. Johnny Cage has always been one of them cats that Mortal Kombat was known for, unfortunately. Even though he wasn't like the best motherfucker out there. But
that's real.
Charisma. It's that charisma.
Yeah, right. But I mean, he was the face of it. So they're going to try to poster him on that shit. I really still wish that I would have saw the original, you know what I mean, Goro and Johnny fight instead of them dropping off Goro in the first movie. But
That's
what
facts.
about it?
That's
It is what
facts.
it is.
Yeah.
That's why I said I was so disappointed in that. That's where I can agree with you whenever you said it's fresh. But I mean, they're gonna poster him up. It's always gonna be about Liu Kang, him, and Sonya. You know what I mean? It's gonna be that. It's gonna be nice to see what it is. Maybe it won't be as fresh. They did kind of push that, but I mean, it's pandemic shit. Everything that came out in this pandemic damn near been about trash anyway. And I mean, that was hot, but Mortal Kombat was hot, but it was well needed though. We've been needing that forever. You know
Yeah,
what I
that's what it
mean?
was.
Which
Yo.
is why we still happy for it though. We still
Yeah,
happy for that Mortal Kombat because it's been a long time. You know what I mean? It's been a very long time, and it was still hot. The graphics was hot. Everything was hot. Melina was hot. You know what I mean? She was black. Like, that was new. That was pretty dope. And the mystery behind what she was looking like until her final fight and shit. Whenever you seen her whole jaw drop and shit, like she didn't look like that the whole time. You just thought it was like scars or tats or something.
Yeah.
Like they did real good in that aspect. They did real nice on a lot of characters on it. But I will say this is which is what they've been doing with all of the movies from our childhood or all of the games from our childhood is they trying to throw so much into 2 or 3 hours and you also just make this shit a series. You know what I mean?
yeah. If they had it like a
Just like they
HBO
do
or
with Star
Showtime
Wars and
series,
stuff
that
like that. Like
absolutely
the
fire.
movie
Yo.
is hot, the graphics is hot. You know what I mean? Everything is there. We love it. It's hot, but y'all they trying to put too much into it, and they trying to cram so much into a little bit of time. And
I feel like it was backwards,
all of the
yo.
story.
Like
And it was.
the video game universe be showing mad detail. You feel me? Fair to say, it's kind of remember when we played the last one, especially, and fucking they show mad detail. You could play 2 different characters. Like you could go and replay the shit and find a different side of the story. So it's like usually, you know what I mean? Like the games don't be telling you that much in the movie, or you know what I mean? But the movie really just did the opposite. They don't tell you shit, yo. Like I said, you had to be a real fan of this Mortal Kombat realm to be like, yo, I fucked with the movie.
Really know.
Yeah, for real. Just like you said, if you didn't know shit about Mortal Kombat, you'd be lost as fuck after watching this fucking movie. For real,
real shit. Yeah,
facts,
yeah. For it to be the first of this
Reptile,
generation,
Reptile was pretty hot. Reptile was
Reptile looked like Godzilla, yo.
Trash.
Godzilla.
I like how they
trash. I was mad about Reptile because they could
like how he was in there.
better, man.
The invisible shit and everything at the beginning was cool. I did
that shit was dope. The visible shit was dope, but him overall character design poorly designed.
It was.
They should have done
the way they made him look. The way they made him.
He never looked like that, nigga. He looked like a reptilian niggas, like the conspiracy niggas, my nigga, the reptilians. That's exactly what it looked like. You know what I'm saying? They had that nigga looking like some other ass shit, my nigga.
I'm just saying the concept that whenever he first showed up and shit, and he was doing some shit, and they was like lost, like what the fuck is going on? That was hot.
That shit was dope.
Yeah. But all of the other shit, nah. But I'm just saying, whenever he first came out, for sure, that was hot. The invisible shit was hot.
I think the directors and shit was even mad about that nigga. You see how quick his part was, nigga. He came literally as he came in the scene, he was dead, nigga.
He was dead, yeah. Which was it? But that's what I was saying. No, they do that with everybody though. They dropped hella bodies in that one movie. That was like, is you serious? Like. Yeah. And this was in no correlation to any of the other shit that we came up on, though, either. That's another thing. You know what I mean? A lot of the movies, like I mean, this exactly like it didn't play off of the old movies that we came off of. It didn't start off with where we left off type shit. Like everybody was still alive. All right, Goro kind of wasn't, but they shouldn't have played him out like that. You know what I mean? But I mean, we
especially when they got a big ass statue of him in the fucking Outworld.
Yeah,
with swords and shit, looking crazy.
And then he come in and then he get done like that. Like, yo, my man came, he got done in a barn in Kentucky, son. The fuck?
From
a bum ass MMA fighter,
yo.
Yeah, that shit crazy. Goro, I think Goro was the best character design though. Goro was the best.
He did look dope.
Yeah, they did them
Let's
dope.
see,
They even gave him the
all of
little
that
fire
CG
shit.
shit.
When they
It
gave him
was
the
hot.
fire shit though, I thought that shit was dope, man. When I seen the fire, that shit was hot. That shit was hot.
Yeah, it was.
Hell yeah, man. The Mortal Kombat movie, it was cool. You know what I'm saying? I told her I felt about it. The Fast and the Furious, y'all fuck with them? They got a new one dropping.
Definitely. I live
Yeah,
my life
yo.
a quarter mile at a time.
Yeah, quarter mile at a time.
Hey,
See,
fucking
that's the
Vin
thing with them
Diesel.
joints, though. It's like the
Vin
first
Diesel.
2, 3 were fire. You know what I mean? Fire. Now it's like they just going left field with the shit. It's like an action straight. It's not even a racing movie no more. It's just straight up action.
Well,
You know what
I
I mean?
mean, it's still racing, but
The
they do try
Rock.
to add. Yeah,
they,
hey, come on,
they
hey,
did add hella drama and shit for sure.
what?
Now they got
What
John
do you
Cena in
smell?
there.
Nah, stop playing.
Yeah, he's the
Yeah,
brother
It's
of
the new
and
one,
he
yeah.
right. He said to man, but oh my god.
Yeah,
Hey,
it's the
whenever
new one,
wrestlers
man. I
get
mean, the new one look dope though. I ain't gonna front. I watched
Yeah.
them all, and
I'm
I was
definitely
thoroughly entertained
gonna
by the
watch it.
whole movies, though. I ain't gonna lie. Every one of them. I mean, the only one that was, I mean, but I was still entertained. I can't even front. Was the Tokyo Drift joint? I would say that was the weakest one, but I was still entertained by the whole movie, though.
I
Each
fucked with
Fast
that
and
one.
Furious, my nigga, I was entertained the whole way through, though. I ain't gonna lie to niggas, man. I like all of them, man. I ain't gonna front.
Yeah,
Only
I
one
do
I
like
didn't
all
see, I didn't see the spinoff joint with Jason Statham and
Oh yeah, that's it. Now them was hot though. Them
I
was
didn't see
hot.
that
I
shit
mean,
yet
Jason
though.
Statham. I mean, come on, man. That's a transporter. You know he drive. Thanks.
The Wrath of Man was fucking dope. Did y'all see that shit yet?
Nah, I
What the
haven't.
last
Ah,
man?
that's Jason Statham's new shit. That shit was fucking dope,
I ain't
man.
even heard of that. Stop playing.
That's
Look
his
that
new
shit up
shit,
right
man.
now.
It just came out. You feel me? I went to the drive-in to see that shit. That shit was lit. That shit
That's
was
what's up.
lit. Yeah, I went to the drive-in solo dolo, nigga. Me and Mary Jane
Mhm.
watched
Yeah.
And the
watched
last movie
that
though,
shit.
fuck it, you gonna have to blow it for me if you watch the last one. What the fuck is Letty and shit doing there for all of that?
Which
Because
one?
you said that the last one. I still ain't seen the last one, but Letty came back though, right?
Oh, you talking about Fast and
Letty's in the
Furious?
last one. Yeah, Letty's in the last one and shit, then, right?
Who you talking about? Michelle Rodriguez?
Letty, yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if she's in.
Oh, you ain't seen the shit?
No, the new one is coming out. I think June. Excuse me, June like
Oh, okay, so I'm
25th or something
early.
like that.
Excuse me, Hitty talking. Okay,
Yeah,
what do you even think about that, man? That shit
Henny
crazy.
saying what's up to niggas.
Right. Excuse me. Either way though, like the way that they played that without the last one and shit though. Letty ain't even all the way there no more though. Since she done been shot by the little nigga in South America.
Well, that's right, huh?
Mm-hmm.
And Diesel saved her
She done
though.
went off. She done hit Hector and shit. All of them was
Like
hot though. I did like all of them. The Tokyo John, whenever they did that and Han died, all of that shit was hot.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I fuck with that. You know what I mean? Had a little bow wow and shit in it.
I'm ready to see what it is, but them niggas was doing impossible shit. Fucking with submarines and shit. These niggas
Yeah,
was
that's what
all
I mean. They
motherfucking
started
ice.
going to like special
Like,
agent shit.
yeah, it was too much. You know what I mean? Hey,
That's
fucking
that
Vin
money
Diesel tried to
though.
bring
That's that money, nigga. Them
Hey, he
niggas
tried to
was
bring that
eating.
triple X in there.
Yeah, them niggas was eating. They start being able to afford them $10 million special effects, nigga. Shit,
I
they
hear
like,
you.
yeah, let's make it.
Right.
Fuck it, let's make it an action movie. Oh, what that
Right.
cost to blow that up? 2 million. Fuck it,
Fuck it. Blow that shit.
fuck it,
Forget
blow that
about
shit up. You feel
it.
me?
Blow that shit up.
Yeah,
Forget about
word.
it.
You
Type
start
shit.
seeing explosions. Is every one of them fucking movies, nigga.
Nigga, it's Van fucking Diesel. Fuck you, me.
Word.
Nigga, you seen Bloodshot? That nigga's impossible, son. Stop playing.
Bloodshot was hot. Bloodshot was hot. You
Bloodshot
seen
was
that
hot.
shit, money?
Just stop
Nah, what's
playing.
that?
You ain't seen
Bloodshot is
Bloodshot? Oh my
dope. You
god.
gotta see that shit, my nigga. That shit is hot, my nigga. That shit
It's
is
dope,
hot.
man.
Ain't it Marvel? Is it Marvel?
Damn, cuz. Actually, I don't know.
Nah, sure. Let me look it up real quick.
It's
I
a
don't even
superhero
think
joint.
so, though. I don't think so, though, cuz. If it is, that'll surprise the shit out of me, and that will spark mass interest, but I don't think it is.
Let me
I
see.
don't think it is, but I'll be pissed if I'm wrong.
What's that?
But
A
I'll be
superhero
there.
joint?
Nah, it's not a suit. I don't think it is. It's just man. The
I
movie
wouldn't
came
call
out.
him. I wouldn't call him a superhero. He kind of
The
like.
nigga just
I
he
mean,
just got nanobots, nigga. I'll say
yeah.
that he got nanobots.
You seen
He got
G.I. Joe
nanobots.
So
with
I
Marlon
didn't see. I
Wayans?
know with the chick, right?
With Marlon Wayans and you know that white boy. What's his name? The actor dude. He was the stripper nigga and all that. And Mountain Mike or Big Mike.
I think I seen the fucking. I know of the movie. I haven't seen it though.
Yeah. They
But that
had.
was the whole thing in that, right? With nanobots or something.
Yeah, they had the nanites and that shit, but they was weaponizing it and shit and putting it in rockets and shit and having it eat up shit. But yeah, this nigga got him in his blood.
In the
So
blood. You gotta
whenever
watch that
he
shit.
get shot or cut, nigga, they fucking go to work and heal him right up type shit. You feel me?
That's with Vin Diesel.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm gonna check that shit out.
Yeah, you gotta check that out. This is dope. This alright. He doing possible shit though. It's Vin Diesel. The nigga ain't like that. I'm gonna say that. For the
Oh,
record.
it says
Like
Valiant Comics.
Valiant kind of
Valiant.
Valiant.
Yeah. I don't know what
Valiant.
that is, but it's based off comics though. $45 million movie.
$45 million movie.
It made 37 million at the box office, nigga. So they didn't even bounce back.
Man, whatever nigga it was for, I heard 45 million. I ain't got that.
That's the budget they used for it, nigga. And it only made 37.3 million at the box office. So them niggas put more into it than they got out of that shit.
Man, I don't give a fuck. I
They
heard
need more
45 million.
nanobots.
That ain't my budget. Then nigga, I need nanobots.
Nanobots.
Nigga, I need nanobots. Fuck you mean? I need nanobots and 45. Fuck you mean? Fuck you mean?
Oh shit. W niggas heard that J.COLE?
Yes,
And
sir.
yeah, that's just fire.
Man, that shit fire, man. J.COLE and did it again, man.
Yeah,
I
you
think
did.
all his music is just timeless, you know?
Hey, much love to
Facts.
the cat. To
Facts.
the cat. Love Carolina. This Carolina love all day.
Well,
This good nigga. 910, and that's my hood, nigga. One time for the one time.
Hell yeah.
Y'all see he went to Africa to ball up?
Yeah, I peeped that. He played the African League and shit, right?
Yeah. I seen a little YouTube
dope,
clip.
Man.
That shit is dope, yeah.
Yeah, man. I ain't seen him play. You seen him play? I think I seen him playing like the little celebrity shit.
I seen like the highlights.
Word.
I mean, it's not the NBA, you know what I mean? So it looks like kind of like a pickup game.
Word.
But like they can move and do all the shit, but like they just don't score a lot. That's what it looks like. But at the end of the day, you already know they're professionals in one way or another. So
yeah. So is he getting paid like U.S. currency or are he getting paid like?
I'm not even sure none of that. Yeah, I don't know if he's taking like a super cut or if he be, you know what I mean? Like
it's just something me doing because it's like bucket list. He always
word up playing for the league.
Like, fuck it, I got money. Let me do it.
The album is fucking dope though, man. The features is dope. I like even the feature with 21 Savage on there, man. All that shit dope to me, man. I don't not like no song on that music.
That's what I'm saying. You can listen to that whole album.
Yeah.
Not skip one. We dropping gems in there too.
That's facts. It even started off just letting you know what type of album it's finna be, like with the man, he came with the hard J.COLE rhymes, that hip hop shit out the gate.
That shit hard. First song, him and Killer Can one time.
Yeah, you feel it? Killer Can get on the intro. Don't check it, watch. You know what time it is.
Yeah. What's up?
Killer.
Killer.
Yeah, word up.
Yeah, that shit dope, man. I'm still.
That shit with Kendrick was hot. Kendrick always be showing up for shit.
Hell yeah. Kendrick on the album?
Kendrick was on that album. He was on the one, Joe.
Is he?
Goddamn, I'm gonna look that shit up.
Was
it Kendrick or was it
Let me see. I don't think Kendrick on there though. I think
I wasn't on that album. Maybe I'm mistaken.
Looking for him for real to be on that motherfucker, but I don't think he is. But I could be wrong.
I heard he's supposed to drop an album this year too. Yeah.
Oh, Kendrick?
Yeah, man.
That'll be
That
fucking
shit,
dope.
real shit. I heard. I mean, I'm not a Drake fan. I heard Drake's dropping the album, Kendrick, and
I might be
somebody else.
mistaken, cuz. He need talk. It
Yeah,
was the one. It was one
man.
joint that spoke to me though. It was hot as shit. I'm trying to remember the fucking name of that joint.
He spit on that Busta
I'm
Rhymes
gonna
shit.
look the joint up, but it's on my phone. Yeah, that joint went, son.
Yeah, that shit dope. Yeah, Kendrick came with it on. What you said, Money?
They got to drop a couple albums. So Drake, Kendrick, and somebody else dropping an album. But the reason I say that because right now Cole got album of the year and shit. He got like 67 million fucking streams or some shit.
Word.
I want him to see if he could pull that off for the whole year.
Yeah. I seen he had like broke some type of record and shit with this album and shit. But he did. I think he broke records with KOD too, though. For real.
Word. KOD.
Yeah.
KOD was dope.
I think my favorite song on here is the shit he dropped at that what's that shit called? The Climb Back. The single that he dropped a while back.
That's what it's called.
The Climb Back. He said there's giving a rope and see they're gonna hang themselves.
Oh,
the potencies. That whole shit like that.
Yeah.
That shit. That's still my favorite song, I think, on
there. Oh yeah, that shit dope. Yeah, that shit dope. Yeah, I remember that shit for sure. Yeah, that beat go hard. That's what I'm saying. It's real hip hop shit, man. That's what I love about it, man. It's that coffee house, you know what I mean, smoky room type, you know what I mean, real hip hop type feel to the album, man. I love that shit.
That shit's so South though. I'm gonna say that because I'm from the South, but that whole album all South. Man, gospel touch in the back, the drums, the snare, all of that shit. That shit speak to this.
You watched the documentary too, the little 12-minute jump before they dropped the album.
I didn't see it yet, and I forgot about it for real. I didn't see it. I'm definitely gonna look it up though. I want to see that.
He just talks about his craft too, like. I mean, just like anybody's craft, he's like, yo, if I didn't spend 8 to 12 hours in the studio every day, I felt like I was cheating myself. Like I felt, you know what I mean? And that shit is
right. You gotta the craft though.
He said before he had kids, that's what he was doing. You know what I mean? Like he was in there all day, and if he wasn't, he felt like he was cheating himself and shit.
Hell yeah! What I heard about Eminem too, he treat that shit like a job. I think literally
that's a master of his craft. You know what I mean? Like
the clone.
Take an hour lunch, my nigga, and come back another 4 hours. Like you feel me?
Right back in the lab,
like a whole shift, my nigga. But niggas like that, you know, you hear it in that music, my nigga.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, man, you hear it, man. You hear that shit. Ain't that bullshit, you know what I mean? Like the bullshit that we know we got the Lil Waynes and the Migos and shit. You feel me? Like, granted, I fuck with them. They're not bad artists, you know what I'm saying? They music is definitely done. I'm looking forward to Culture 3. You know what I'm saying? We can talk about that later on. But they to a point where they use their superstar status, so they don't gotta say much, money. You know what I'm saying? They don't gotta put as much as into their words, you know what I'm saying? Because they don't give a fuck about the craft, the culture. You got niggas like J.COLE and you feel me, underground niggas like Immortal Technique, Vinny Paz, you know what I'm saying? They beat on their craft, you feel me? So they practice.
That's why all their music is timeless. You know what I mean? Like there's no you can listen to that shit whenever. Not like, damn, this shit's outplayed or this shit was 3 years ago. You know what I mean? Like real shit though.
I'm still slapping, you feel me, Violent by Design. I don't know if y'all familiar with Jedi Mind but Violent by Design was their first album. And I still slap that shit right now. Like that shit is still to me the hardest hip hop album ever for real. Like, oh no, it's just that sound that's astronomical to me for real.
Right.
Yeah. But shit in gaming, man, it's going to this fucking VR shit. I'm not with it. I'm not with it.
Love it.
Y'all can talk about that shit. I don't know nothing about it, mate. I don't know nothing about it.
That shit hot. Me and Money been in on that Beat Saber and shit like a motherfucker. Star Wars been hot. I played that drum. I need to load that.
What is that? Is it like a So you got it like on a console, or is it like its own network, or what?
Nah, it's on the it's on the internet. It's all Wi-Fi. So here you go,
It's his
your
own
whole setup.
system.
It's its own system. You throw this little headset on and shit like that. Connect your shit to the Wi-Fi. This shit is Facebook though. That's unfortunate and shit. That's what a lot of people really ain't liking about it too much. Like you really do gotta have a legit Facebook to mess with this Oculus. The other joints and shit, I'm not really too sure about. I like this one. It's hot. Um, you do got like the option to do either with the controllers or with your hands. I ain't messed with it without the controllers and shit too much, but it's definitely worth it. I think, you know what I mean. I'm
Yeah,
getting a little bit tired of the console, to be honest, and I love the VR because it's different. Whenever you step in there and you set your boundary, it's like nothing you ain't never seen before. I mean, it ain't always 4K graphics and shit like that, but for what it is, like it's hot though. Like that Beat Saber is definitely dope. Star Wars is dope. Shooters is different on there. Not being able to feel the weight of the gun and stuff like that while you holding it up is crazy. There's a zero G game on there that's unreal, son. Like it'll make you queasy. Cause I don't even know how to
right,
explain it. Like it's just the motion. Like it's the motion. It's the
right.
motion of it. Because once you
Yeah.
step in, once you put that headset on, and like you just disappear in that game, man. It's out of body. Really, it is. It's out of body. You
Yeah,
do
no
one
bullshit.
movement, you know what I mean. You do one head movement to the side, and you feel like your whole body didn't move, and you know your legs and your arms, none of that shit move, and you like it's crazy. It's crazy to explain.
Merc's
It's
been
out of
playing
body
longer
though.
than me for sure. And he's like, yo,
It's
money, he was
man.
still telling all of us, like, yeah, you need to get this shit. So
Oh,
I finally
son.
got one, yo. And like as soon as he's like he said, you gotta put a boundary around your room and all that shit and fucking make sure you don't hurt yourself. And once you put it on, dog, like they have this little demo that you do, and you have to put they put a table in front of you, and with like a ping pong battle, ping pong joint, and a fucking these little rocket ships that like you pull a string, and you're in the game. It's like you feel like you're pulling a string like that, and then you let go of the joint, and it flies in the air, does all this crazy shit, and it
Right.
really feels like you pulling like a string type shit, dog. It's weird. And then you looking
Yeah.
around, you could like get closer, like you know what I mean. As closer you get, like zooming in like this, you actually getting closer to it. So it's like, bro, that shit will trip you the fuck out. And then this Beat Saber shit he's talking about, yo, it's a rhythm game.
All
So
right,
it's just like
hot.
remember people at the beach or arcades playing that Dance Dance Revolution shit, stomping and all that
And
shit.
I fuck
Yeah,
with it
yeah.
hard. I'm DDR
It's
all day.
Word, it's just like that, but with lightsabers, dog, and you have to slash a certain way, and it's to the beat of the song and all that shit, yo. So me and Merc playing that shit, competitive, whatever, online together.
Yeah,
Then you
yeah.
gotta duck under shit, bro. Yo, I almost pulled the muscle playing that shit, bro. No bullshit,
Man, okay,
because
no
they have
bullshit.
me
You
doing all this
definitely be
shit.
doing all that shit. Controller hot, controller straight. They
Yeah,
going
it's
up.
Okay, okay.
Seeing
All that
this.
shit go around your wrist and all that.
Nah, I mean,
if
I
you
don't
want
got a
to,
band
yeah.
on mine, but the controller hot though.
Okay.
The
Couple
circle's like
buttons
the
on it.
sensor.
Yeah, it's like a little halo. So like we said, man, you can do it with the controller or you can do it hands free. I ain't really messed off on the hands free too much, but I mean, this is still hot though. It's a
Yeah.
hot little gadget, man, for real.
Shit is crazy,
It
dog. They
really
got the
is, and
YouTube.
I mean, your movement, fitness, everything is gonna be tied to that in the future and stuff. For real,
Nah,
real
you could
soon. I
definitely
mean,
see
this
that.
is,
That's gonna be
yeah,
100%
yeah.
future
I
shit.
mean, I've been talking this
Yeah.
shit for a minute, and niggas can definitely touch on this shit later on some other videos and shit on your channel, cuz. But VR is definitely one of the draws that's gonna be real relevant in the future, whether too many niggas know about it or not right now. You know what I mean? And it's still kind of inexpensive for this Oculus. I mean, this drone is only like 300. We looking at trying to buy a new console and stuff right now for like 4 or 5. You know what I mean? And you can get a little high item like this for like 3 and be cool.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, it don't have all the way 4K, 8K graphics and stuff like that.
But
But
it's
I
just the
mean,
shit
once you
you could
step
do
into
in the game,
once you
though.
step right, once you step into the game and you play and you see it, it's like, yo, this is
That shit
something you
really
can
don't
do.
matter at that point.
Battery
Yeah.
life is cool. You know what I mean? You can get about a good hour and a half off of it. But I mean, it's so worth it. I mean, by the time you get out of that, your face gonna be sweating. A Beat Saber session. Me and Money
Yeah,
just did
hell
a
yeah.
Beat Saber. We just did a Beat Saber session. And us and here get another bottle of Henny. You know what I mean? And some more shit. And like an hour, and we like, yo, I need to take a break. I need to smoke. You know, son, we've been in this shit for a minute. Just battling. You know what I mean? He even threw the speed of the music and shit up like about 10 times, 8 times, 10 times. This is my
Yeah, you
first time
could.
doing it. And
Yeah,
I mean, like, we was mad fast on that, like reactive,
for
son.
real, yo. Like, yo,
It's a whole workout. It's a whole workout. It really is. But I mean,
even
there's a lot
YouTube. You
more
remember
into
the
it,
360
though.
videos?
The what?
360 videos with like the camera and shit. That like you could like move your phone in any direction and it will
Oh yeah,
change.
yeah.
So
Yeah,
you put that shit on the VR.
that's what
Like
it
I
looked
was,
like all around
bro.
you. Just around
Yeah, I was watching this dude surf, and it's the 360 cam, and you're looking like this, and you're in the fucking the surfing to like the little wave joint. You're looking like, yo, what the fuck? So like, bro, even that you could watch 3D movies on there, and it's like legit. You know what I mean? Like, bro, crazy shit. They got this fishing game that you're sitting there fishing. And then you could put like a YouTube page on the side of like on the side. So you're watching like whatever the fuck on YouTube, or you could put movies and shit too while you're fishing. And me and Merc could fish together and all that crazy shit. Like there's a lot you could do on there, yeah.
Hey, hey, I'm telling you, cuz, whenever you get on this, cuz, you gonna try to figure out real fast how to stream this shit for this channel. And I'm telling you, because this is how I kind of want to start my channel for real, is on some of this VR shit and a little bit on the console, of course, because I'm still console heavy. But the VR is the VR is really the future. If this VR had 8K and 4K capabilities, it would be hot. But either way, once you immerse yourself in that headset, you gonna it's nothing like you ever felt before.
Like that Ready Player One shit is close to being real.
It's close. It's real close. It's real close. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? It is real close.
If I do fuck with it,
or not as close.
If I do fuck with it, it's gonna be probably, you know what I'm saying, on the PS5 or something. You know what I mean? They got their own little
Yeah. But I mean start there. Though, because still the PlayStation VR is still relevant though. It's hot. The Resident Evil joint was hot. I played that. I definitely played the Forza joint. Now, see, this is the thing though. Whenever you get VR, you need to accessorize. You know what I mean? Flight simulators, like you was talking about, cuz you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whenever you wanna do the flight simulator, you need to get the flight stick. That's it. I mean, you got a headset and you got a flight stick, and that's gonna be everything for you. Same thing with a racing game. You get the Forza game. You got the headset and you got the steering wheel. Money just showed me the whole get up, you know what I mean, for the rig for racing. Like, I want one of them, John. Whenever you got VR, you got to accessorize those. Same thing with shooting games. You got to get the rifle. You got to get the pistol. If you gonna feel all the way immersive on VR, you got to get the accessories, man. You got to. That's how the game is gonna be the best. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Said hell yeah. That's what's up. I might fuck with it, you know what I'm saying? Later on, you know what I mean? I just ain't really, you know, I don't know. I don't see myself doing that shit like it's no time soon. But like I said, when I get the next console, I'll definitely, you know what I mean? I'll definitely step into that VR world. I just can't see myself like doing it at the moment. You know what I'm saying? Like, in my living room and shit, and moving shit, man. You know,
but see, that's the thing about it though, cuz you don't have to do all of that. They got a stationary. You can stand stationary. You don't really have to move in a wide area. Yeah. They make VR seem like you have to have an entire room to do it, but you really don't. You can stand stationary and you can place.
They got like seated mode and shit.
Right.
Okay.
The Vader, no, it's real deal high. You don't have to have no whole bunch of space, cuz this is a lot better than all of the setups that they originally came out with. Whenever you had to have all of the sensors and shit like
in
that.
the room, yeah.
Right. You don't have to have all of that. That's why this is the nicest one. And like I said, the price tag is $300. Cause I'm telling you, if you sit here and you turn around and you go buy that joint versus buying one of the new consoles, you would not regret that shit. As soon as you put that headset on and you find out what you can do with your environment and shit like that, and the games you can play, you'll be sold, man. I'm telling you. Don't let it hinder you, man, because the VR shit is really this shit is hot. It's really hot.
I mean, I fuck with the Connect shit. I like the Connect.
See the Connect, man. The Connect ain't shit, okay? Connect is boo.
Yeah, I know it's totally different compared to the VR. You know what I'm saying? But even with that, I didn't want to be standing up and you know what I mean. I started to just get in because I know it was good exercise. You know what I'm saying? For real, some real shit. That's the only reason I was turning my Connect on. You know what I mean?
Man, but this shit
Nigga be
so
sweating at them playing a fucking game on that shit.
Yeah, and you go into with this, no doubt. But the element of you being a gamer and you stepping into the game versus
yeah.
I
mean, I
looking
feel
at
it.
it at the TV.
Yeah, I feel it.
That's that connection, cuz. Hey, look, I done tried to
and seeing somebody else's character too, yo, is trippy.
Like, and even then, like the shit, but it's still so young, though. It's still so fragile. You know what I mean? The shit is still hot. You can still see somebody avatar. But once they start with the facial recognition and all of that shit, this shit got the potential, son. Like this is where games is going. It's gonna go there. This has been our future. This has been the shit that we've been looking at since we was kids up until now. Like the games is gonna go to where it's gonna be full immersion, either headset or no headset. But you're gonna be able to walk into a game, son, and you're gonna be able to feel like, you know what I mean, this is real life. This shit gonna be like real life GTA. This shit gonna be real life, do whatever you want it to be. Dragon Ball, Street Fighter, racing, you know what I mean? That shit. Like we said,
they already got the suits out right now.
It's about to be right. It's about to be a real player.
You said they got what out? Suits,
like the haptic suits, like
like they got vests. We've been had all of that.
It looked like a dry suit, like the diving suits.
Oh yeah.
All different senses on them joints.
Mad
bread.
That shit might be dope. What movie was that I seen that in?
Gamer was like that. Ready Player One.
It was developing like a suit and shit. That was similar to that. It was developing like a suit. It was a gamer suit and shit. I can't remember the name of it though. I just watched it recently. It was with them three dudes. The comedian dude. I don't know their names, man. It's on Netflix though. It's like I think it's called Game Over. Actually, I think that's what it's called. I think it's called Game Over, and it's with like three dudes. It's like a fire weed sign and shit on Netflix and shit. Yeah, they was making that shit though. You feel me? Just what you talking about. Word. I'll fuck with that though. You know what I'm saying? I'll fuck with that. If it came down to it, especially if it had sensors and all the shit on it, something like that would be fucking dope. You know what I mean? Especially like on some duty or some shit. You get popped, you really feel it when you get popped up. Yeah, you can change or increase the intensity and shit. Yeah, that should be lit. I'll fuck with that. Word. Yeah, I'll fuck with that. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah. The VR shit, yeah, you know, I might dive into it, you know what I'm saying? PS5, man, them shits ain't, you know what I mean? They're not in the fucking stores, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what's up with them, but I heard that they not making a PS6. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
I'm about to be in a rush to get me a PS5, yo. Because once they gone, they about to be gone.
I'm kind of in the rush to get it, but I kind of ain't, man. I'm mixed emotion about that. I'm a wide range gamer. I love all consoles, but I really feel like I should get a PS5 before I get the new Xbox. I do feel like this might be the last console. I'm not sure. I don't even know why. I've seen a couple things on the net about it, about how dude was crying at one of his little performances and shit about how this might be the last one. But then again, The new VR hasn't even popped off for that though, too. Though that's another VR console that was still supposed to be hot. Microsoft still own one of the biggest VRs, and they still haven't pushed a VR. But I still feel like PlayStation has always been one of the better consoles, especially graphic wise. I mean,
Yeah, for
it's been
sure.
hot, and it's always been on par with Xbox. And we always got PlayStation exclusives, of course. You know what I mean? All of the Spider-Man, God of War for sure. That's on the top of anybody game list. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's
but
must buys on the Sony side for sure. I mean, but that's also the last character they got they hold on to. They didn't sold everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Some niggas let go of everybody, my nigga. All exclusive characters Sony done had, nigga. They done let them all fly, except for Kratos, my nigga. He the last. That's their last motherfucker they holding on to, my nigga. I think Sony would be damned to see Kratos on the motherfucking Xbox, nigga.
That's real shit, yeah.
I want to
even that MLB, that crossover is still crazy. Like how they,
that shit is crazy. So on the box, my nigga, they still bear the PS logo and shit.
Word loading, yeah. That's
even when it loads up, you see the PS logo and shit. Like that shit. I've never seen nothing like that, my nigga.
For Sony to stop making consoles, though, they gotta have something like a master fucking brilliant plan or something. Because I mean, it's hard for both of the consoles to make their shit right now because of all the people, the miners or whatever you call them, the Bitcoin and all this crypto shit.
Yeah.
They got the bots buying them shits out right away.
So I heard those. I'm making that fucking money, son.
Yeah.
I heard there's a chip, like a certain chip that only costs like $1 or some shit, and it's so easy or some shit, but they can't get it. They can't mass produce them enough or some shit. So that's fucking up their whole shit. Sony and Xbox. I don't know when that shit's gonna ever slow down.
Yeah, man. I don't know what they got up their sleeve, man. But yeah, for them to just be like, we good off making another console, that's weird to me.
I don't know.
They've been in the running. They've been in the running with Xbox. I mean, parallel, my nigga, side by side for as long as we know, my nigga. You know
they Titans.
Soul Blade, nigga. Soul Blade was on PS.
So Blade.
You feel me? That's so nigga Bloody Roar, nigga. That's PS1 shit, nigga. They should bring back Bloody Roar. That shit was so fire, my nigga. You feel me? Changing the mid-match, what? Come on, they don't even make nigga Power Stone. Nigga, they don't even make games like that no more. Nigga, you can't tell me Power Stone wasn't fucking fire, my nigga. Power Stone was stupid lit, my nigga.
Power Stone was stupid lit, son.
Man, I was just that shit was so lit.
That
them niggas now that's something they need to remake, my nigga. I would love to see that shit on the one, my nigga.
Oh man, there's too many motherfucking classes that need to come back that they leave just buried, son. But they bring back the bullshit and then simplify for these new boys.
See, I feel like Sony makes all their money off consoles. You know what I mean? Like they got a large player base, but at the end of the day, maybe I'm biased saying this. I don't know, but the fucking Xbox is PC and Xbox. You know what I mean? So it's like.
I mean, it's all
whatever the fuck they want with that.
It's all PC, especially with cross-platform and shit now. I mean,
you know what I mean. The whole Game Pass and shit. That shit is big, yo. I mean, I see Sony's doing the same thing too, but that shit is like crazy. How you can have that, like, you know what I mean? Right. That's game changer, bro. So people and their whole mission, Xbox, is they tell you they don't care about selling consoles. They just want that subscription off of you, which does make sense for a business. You know what I mean? If you could say, yo, this month I'm getting $50 million guaranteed. You know what I mean? Like,
word.
Whatever the fuck the price might be, like,
yeah, that's facts.
I don't know, yeah. Unless they do a collab, if they link up, that should be fucking game changing. But I don't think they can understand. They can't negotiate numbers.
There's hella games.
They will bring so much revenue, my nigga, if they collided and linked up, my nigga. We talking the Sony network and the Microsoft network. My nigga, if they linked and every fucking thing was cross-platform, not much
everything. They keep the cross-platform. Keep
You
the
know
cross
how much of
platform.
money
I
that
love
shit
the
could generate,
division.
my
I
nigga, for
love
the
the
gaming
division.
industry alone, my nigga.
I love the division. Keep the division. You gotta have it. I'll spend bread on both of the
I'm ready
consoles
to
and
see
leave
it,
it
man.
there.
I'm ready to see the cross for
Nah,
real, man.
man.
I'm ready to
Nah.
see it,
Leave
man.
it.
I'm ready to
Leave
see
it alone. Leave it alone. Because truth be told, if it came down to it, then everybody just need to go and be PC gamers, Tab.
I mean, shit, it's coming
That's
to
it.
that too.
Real shit.
Exactly though. Everybody PCing. You want a computer, money on a computer. I'm on my motherfucking phone, nigga. I mean, it's all coming down to. It's all gonna be PC. I want a PC now. My VR shit is on the PC. I got a link with Steam. That shit on PC. Like everything
Yeah,
gonna go to PC. But it's always been PC though. I mean, this is all internet shit. Whenever it come down to it, at the end of the day, it's all
Yeah.
internet stuff.
yeah, for sure.
PlayStation is based off of the internet. Xbox is based off of the internet, and it's
Yeah,
all PC. It's all PC. You know what I mean? I
facts.
mean, and the better connection and all of the best games and everything is on PC. Now, whenever it comes down to
Visually,
all of the
better
communities,
visually.
there's always going to be
We can't
different
leave that out.
communities. There's always going to
Yeah,
be
it's
different
facts.
communities, but there's always the top three, and the top three is PC, Xbox, and PlayStation. So, I mean,
Yeah,
but with crossplay, it's gonna bring everybody there. There might be one. There might be one that takes over everything. Maybe we'll see it in our lifetime. I believe it. Yeah, but it's gonna be a little minute. Man, this is a
yeah.
money hungry industry, son. Everybody got to make money. There's not gonna be no one clear dog. It's gonna be a little while before that happens. You know what I mean?
It
But
is, but man. That should be
but
a
I mean,
juggernaut, my nigga.
but
That
I
should
mean,
be
and
a
it will
giant,
be, and
my
it
nigga.
will be. Everything is battling right now, man. Games is a hot thing. This entertainment shit is hot, man. It is.
It is. I
I,
mean, we
I
probably
love
won't see
all
it
of it.
though, especially if PS is backing up the console game. That cross shit is just gonna be a dream. You know what I mean? That shit ain't gonna happen
Yeah.
if this finna be their last console.
I mean, they'll say that. I like how they keeping it right now. Certain games is crossplay. Certain games ain't. The majority of the high games is crossplay. I mean, we could all shoot each other out on Call of Duty. You know what I mean? From PC, PlayStation, Xbox. That's cool. See where everybody at. You know what I mean? Pro gamers. We gonna say Xbox. You know the kiddies and and them campers is on PlayStation. PC games got they aim bots with their little mouse and shit. It's cool. It's all cool. Merc still standing. Kill everybody who come across my crosshair. Cause it don't matter what console you want, son. I'm still here. I'm gonna kill you regardless, like or not, son. Skill speak at the end of the day. It don't matter what console, what PC you want, man. My crosshair hit you. It's
That's
over.
why I want them to link everything. Yeah. The only thing they shouldn't do is so it should be input based, not like console. So if you're using a controller, you should verse everybody else with controllers. PlayStation,
And I feel
PC
that.
players with controllers, all that.
Facts,
But
though.
mouse and
Facts.
keyboard shouldn't get switched with controller players. Yeah.
Nah, it really
I
shouldn't. It
know
really
that's
shouldn't.
a fact because they
'Cause
definitely got a
that's
motherfucking
point
advantage,
click.
my nigga.
That's point click.
They got a motherfucking advantage, my nigga. To take
And
it
they
from me, my nigga, because I played that shit, my nigga, online, my nigga, and the niggas that you see that mouse by the little icon, my nigga, them niggas do astronomical shit, my nigga,
and
that
they
you
do.
cannot do with a controller, my nigga. They move faster. My nigga, they can aim better. I don't know, my nigga. That mouse, it shouldn't be just like you said. Yeah, the niggas that's on mouse, they should fuck with only a lobby with niggas that's on mouses. You know what I mean?
Real shit.
The controller niggas should be
That's what
only
they
with the
do.
controller niggas, my nigga. 'Cause this is significant disadvantage, my nigga, and that shit ain't cool. You know what I'm saying? If a nigga ain't on my squad, that shit pissed me off. I ain't even gonna front. Them niggas, my nigga, be spinning 360s in 2.2 fucking seconds, my nigga, 100 circles and shit, my nigga. I'm good, man. That shit too bad. You can't even put your speed that high on the console, my nigga. I'm cool, man. That shit, like you said, man. Yeah, I definitely agree with that, man. You feel me? It should be a setting or something that you can at least set to where it's like you only want to fuck with people on controllers type shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They should.
But even like
I
it's
agree
Call
with
of Duty, for instance, like you said, like Warzone, it's just not so I started playing controller on PC. I mean, obviously, I grew up playing controller, and I was nice. I mean, I was nice. Got like 17 kills as my highest, as above average on Warzone and shit. And fucking like it's certain shit like auto. Like there's such thing as auto aim on controller. You know what I mean? Like your shit locks on and shit, and it's pretty easy to do close range shots and shit.
GTA.
GTA is like takes it to a whole nother level, but you won't notice it until you, I think, play on a mouse though, because like when you sitting there up close and shit, it's kind of hard to aim to stay, you know what I mean, on your target if somebody's moving and sliding and doing all that extra shit. But on a controller, it's, you know what I mean, it's just one steady movement and shit. But sniping on a fucking mouse and keyboard with my whole arm and wrist and like a switch in between, like I don't have to use my two thumbs. Like I'm nasty. I mean, there's a whole nother level I feel like you can get to on a mouse and keyboard, but you still have to get nice. You know what I mean? You're not gonna just get on it and be like,
right.
Yeah. You ain't crazy learning on no keyboard. To be honest, I don't want to. Like I don't like, because it's one of those things. Like I'm just stuck in my ways on Gears, and I don't want to even try. But Call of Duty is fun on mouse and keyboard. But Gears, I don't think I even want to try that.
That shit sound horrible.
But you could be way more precise though with the mouse and keyboard. You know what I mean? But
I mean, you want a small screen. I mean, I feel that. So I mean, the movements is quick as shit on that, but. I don't know, man.
Once you get comfortable with the keyboard, you can hotkey anything you want.
It is preference. It's preference.
That's a fact, though.
It's always.
You know what I mean?
You could be moving and doing other ass shit that you just, like I said, man, that you just can't do on the controller.
I got buttons on the side of my mouse and shit, so it's like.
So you cheat.
A little bit. Nah.
So you cheat, Devin. Nigga over there, keyboard. Having buttons and shit.
But even with the Elite, though, you know what I mean? I got the buttons on the back of here, so it's. But it depends. It depends.
That's the controller, though. That's the controller.
It should be input based, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But even
definitely.
The Elite setup and shit like that was kind of cool too. But I mean, you kind of
I wasn't gaining the extra.
You're not gaining the extra button, though.
I wasn't fucking with that Elite controller, man. I wasn't doing it, man.
I wanted though. I
thought about it. I thought about it, but I wasn't doing it, man. I'm not gonna be that. Yeah, exactly. I'd rather put that $100, my nigga, to my custom controller, my nigga, that you can do on
four extra buttons, and it wasn't
the design has. Yeah, that shit lit. I'd rather put $100 to that shit, my nigga, than putting that shit to that technological advanced ass, remove the fucking knobs and shit on the controller.
The price is crazy. I ain't gonna lie. It's like 160 or 180 or something.
Yeah, like 150.
Exactly, bro. Nigga, that's a lot of money.
I like the idea of it, but for certain games it's cool. But I don't like how you can't.
I wouldn't want to play with a regular controller ever again. Type shit.
You can't, but you can't map it as another button.
What, after fucking with the Elite?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, but you went from Elite to PC though. Over there, click.
I still use it, but it's just that. So the regular, bro, the way I tell people is the normal Xbox controller is like a Toyota, and the Elite controllers is like a Lambo, a Ferrari type shit. Like for real.
I gotta put my hands on it, man. I ain't fucked with it.
For certain games, I say it'd be hot. I mean,
$180.
It's a lot, bro. It's
I'm about to be sitting there twiddling my thumbs on, cause I like spending money. Don't get me wrong. I love spending dollars. You know what I'm talking about, but just 100, like 200 for I don't know, man. I don't even game like that no more. Like,
nah, it's definitely you gotta be a certain type of gamer for that shit. You know what I mean?
Definitely. Yeah, I heard it's a dope controller though.
Like not taking your thumbs off the sticks is fire. Especially in Gears, like that shit took me to a whole nother level playing Gears. Like if not, I'd be sitting there. You know what I mean? Like, but now, like I could do all that shit without taking my fingers nowhere. You know what I mean? Like
word.
It is like I said, it's nice. It is nice. I would like
I
to
ain't
have
fuck
one
with
that's
it.
nice for hella games. It's nice for hella games. You know what I mean?
They got
I just
alternatives
don't like.
too. It's not like just the elite controller.
I
They got
wish it would
scuff
work on
controllers
fighting
and shit
games.
too.
That's all I'm gonna say. I wish it would
Oh,
take. Yeah,
yeah.
and the stuff you put me onto the stuff, and I thought that shit was hot. I really
What's
did.
that? That's the
It's
custom
nice.
joint,
It's
right? That's
nice.
the custom shit.
Yeah, it's the custom one.
Yeah.
It's nice for
So
shooters and shit like that. I just wish it was nice for fighters, cause you know what I mean, like Soul Calibur, Tekken, shit that we fuck with. You know what I mean. If it
Yeah.
was good on the fighting games, I would like it more. I just don't understand why I can't set that as a button in itself, as far as setting it as the same button. If I set the Y button, they're making me set the back as a Y button. I don't understand why I need to have two Y buttons. I wanted to set it something else, like how we grab, you know what I mean, ABK, BK, all of that. All of them buttons should be able to be mapped, so I should have a wide range of it. It don't seem like that controller lets you do that. Not for a fighting game anyway. I don't know though, I ain't had one. So
yeah, I don't know if
I
you
mean,
can
I'm
do it
gonna
on fighting
continue to use
games.
the arcade
This
stick,
fighting stick
but
might be better. Yeah, yeah.
right. I
Yeah.
mean, but even then, the fight stick is still limited, though. It's a little limited, and the way that my fight stick is set up is the button mapping on it, like the four buttons, is kind of reversed on it. It's still hot, but I don't understand that you only really get to use the same buttons that they let you map on the back that you map on the first four or the top triggers. Yeah, it's not really an extra button. You know what I mean? It's not an extra button. You have to set that button to something else on the controller. I don't understand why it's like that. It should be a whole extra button.
You could do some weird shit. So you could have, like you say, you could have A duplicated on the back, or you could have like the back as soon as you hold the back
See, that's what
button,
I'm saying. Though. It's a
all your other
duplication.
buttons do something else.
But see, that's what I'm saying. It's a duplication, though. You can already duplicate buttons. We have hella buttons. I mean, with the triggers and the bumpers, you already got four. And with A, B, X, and Y, you know what I mean? You got another four, so you got eight. But you gave me four extra buttons that's pretty much going to be set for the other eight. It's not an extra button per se. You know what I mean? It's extra, but it ain't extra. That should be an extra for a butt. Yeah, right though, right. 450 though? Nah, cuz. You gave me extra four buttons, but then not extra four buttons. I don't understand that. Make it make sense.
Yeah. I don't know. I'll probably fuck with it. I don't know later on. Like I said, I gotta get my hands on it. I gotta go to like a GameStop and tell them let me get that motherfucker out the box real quick. Let me see what it feels like. I doubt it due to this COVID bullshit, this pandemic annoying ass shit. They probably won't let me do that shit, but I gotta get my hands on one before I spend close to $200 for a goddamn controller, my nigga. That's a lot for a controller to me. I mean, I spent 110 on you feel me, the design lab shit, you know what I'm saying? Put my little gamer tag stitched in on it and all the shit, little laser sketching and all that, which was dope. They let me customize the joysticks and all that shit, you know. Shout out to Design Lab. That shit was lit, you know. 110. I think that's my limit though for a controller though. I don't think I want to spend another $100 for you feel me? Like a controller. Like I said, I'll be working and shit. I don't even be my nigga. My TV and Xbox be watching me more than I'll be watching it for real.
I hear you. Shit, definitely. You guys. This shit. I dropped one before, dog, and fucking. I had to get that shit fixed because it's just a heavier controller. So obviously, it got the warranty, but. Yeah, bro, just know it. Like you gotta treat that shit like fucking the dude from Lord of the Rings, yo, precious. Like,
word. Shit, the Series X, man. I'm ready to get that shit.
Sure.
I don't know. I found everybody know. You feel me? I just got me a nice little TV. I'm new to this 4K shit. You know, I'm an old school nigga. I've been in 1080 this whole time. Nigga. 1080 is cool to me. I don't, you know, I ain't had an issue with the clearness on the 1080. You know what I'm saying? So I was good with that. But I see the 4K now. I see the difference. I'm a new nigga to the 4K, and you feel me? Now that I got 4K, I'm inspired to get the new shit. But you It ain't even on the fucking shelf. You know what I'm saying? It's been how many months and nigga, we still can't go to fucking GameStop or Best Buy and buy a Series X?
Inspired by the 4K, I'm inspired by the 8K. Shit, I need
Man,
Forget
look,
about it.
I was like
that.
I
Fuck
said,
that.
I was in 1080
God.
nigga up until nigga what a week or 2 weeks ago.
Nigga, results coming soon. Let me get that 8K and let me get that X, nigga.
I
And
ain't
I'm
even ready for 8. I
that
wasn't even
shit.
ready for 4K.
I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it. I ain't even fucked with the
Too much.
what's the one
Too
game?
much right now.
The Cyberpunk. And I ain't fucked with Cyberpunk because I want the 8K TV for that shit. Because that shit streams, that shit run 8K.
Yeah,
So,
definitely want to play that shit on the Series X. You know what I mean? Definitely.
Yeah.
The
So
whole
that's
different
why
game on
I
that.
ain't even touch the game because I want that shit solely for that. Like, whenever I get the new Xbox, I really want that 8K TV.
It's not
So
even in 4K on the one. That shit made me mad. That's another thing I want to bring up that's making me mad, my nigga. All these games, that's another thing since I realized, since I got this 4K, my nigga, these games is not presented for Call of Duty is the only game, my nigga, that my TV switches to 4K with. That's ridiculous, my nigga. There should be way more games presented in 4K, my nigga. It should be way more. Call of Duty, come on, y'all know how many games I got. None of them is in 4K. Except for Call of Duty, my nigga. Like, oh, that's Madden not even in 4K, my nigga.
And they want you to buy the new console for what?
For the new console, everything in 4K. That's the difference.
Nah, but
everything in 4K on the new console. Dashboard, no, nigga. On the one dashboard ain't even 4K. That shit 1080.
Nah, nigga. I want the whole 8. That shit run 8. It's gonna run 8. Fuck the 4.
If I got a 4K, man, give me 4K shit, man. You feel me? That's
8.
how I feel.
I want 8. I'm greedy, cut. I'm gonna get 8. I'm gonna get 8.
That nigga want 10 years in the future and shit. Nigga.
Right,
all the time. All the time. Gotta have it. Gotta have it. Gotta have it.
You'll be waiting for Kons and John for that shit.
Hey, he's still in the past anyway.
That nigga living in 27/7 and shit.
Shit.
Living the live cyberpunk world.
Glasses on, nigga. With my Jordy LaForge glasses on, nigga. Farewell and prosper. Fucking me. I'm in the future,
But yeah, man, ain't no motherfucking consoles. That shit is annoying as fuck. I'm ready to buy one. Can't even go buy one. I hate trying to spend my money, especially when we talk about $500. You know what I'm saying? And I gotta chase down to spend $500. Like I don't like that. You know, I want it to be right at the store so I can go spend my 500 and not, y'all got any consoles? Damn, y'all got any consoles? Like I'm chasing somebody to spend $500 to $600. Like I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? Just let me go spend my shit. You feel me? In the one woo wop. Don't have me chase it down and shit. So I ain't with that, man. But I want one. You know what I'm saying? But last I got on this list, man, you know what I'm saying, is we lost a legend in the comedy. You feel me? The one who always touch on conspiracy, you know what I'm saying? Always touch on a whole bunch of funny shit, man. He was a real ass comedian, man. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to Paul motherfucking Mooney, man.
Motherfucking Mooney.
Rest in peace, man.
Nigga. It makes my teeth white. Oh, man.
First time I heard about him was on Chappelle's show, man.
Well,
he used to be on that shit like a motherfucker, man.
Hell yeah, man. I didn't even know he rich for all them other legendary comedians.
Hell yeah, man.
No, he had a hand in that shit like that. Like that nigga was really a legend for real.
That boy was.
Let me put some clouds in the air from Paul Mooney, right? For me. Hell yeah, man. But yeah, he was a real legend. No, I didn't know he had a hand in there. All the other legendary comedians play in the game, like.
Yeah, he fucked with Bernie Max. He fucked with Eddie Murphy.
Yeah, Richard Pryor.
He wrote shit. Yeah, Richard Pryor.
Well, he was writing stage. He was writing stage shit for them, or like the sitcoms or something.
I heard
all of them stand-ups. He did all of the joints for them.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's
right. That shit is crazy. Yeah, he was a real legend, though, man. Real legend, man. Hell yeah, man. But yeah,
Better
man.
watch out. Hey, roll in though. You take everything.
Take me. Shit. Fuck around and come and take me. Hell yeah. You know what I mean? Episode 51. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you, feel me? Motherfucking viewers, I be nigga over here swallowing blunts.
That nigga there, hey, you hear me? You hear me talking? I didn't swallow that whole
Superman that shit. Superman that shit.
Oh, it's I'm about to rock that bitch.
Hey, yo.
I'm not editing that shit out, guys.
Man, burn my
I'm not edit that out. That's being kept.
Forget about it.
Yo.
That motherfucker. First time, niggas trying to record and be cool and shit. They're gonna
Said I burnt my lip.
You gotta burn my lip. You be on tomorrow like
Yo, I looked up. That nigga was spitting the roach out, yo.
I was like, man, goddamn. I have to take one on that.
Forget about it. You gotta leave a like after that one, huh?
Oh shit. Oh man. But yeah, yo. Motherfucking podcast, man. Y'all done heard it live and direct, man. It's my HT niggas, man. Introducing you to the world, man. We coming, you feel me? HT is coming. Be on the lookout, you know what I'm saying? Hood thing is hood thing shit, man. That's what this is. This is a small part of it, you know what I mean? But yeah, shout out to y'all tuning in. Shout out to my nigga Merc. Shout out to my nigga Money. You know what I mean? Kons podcast.
Having us, man.
Hell yeah, man. Anytime, you feel me? All day. Episode 51. You feel me?